Advanced English phrases along with origin and meaning to be discussed are: number 1, actions speak louder than words. 2, wet behind the ears. 3, babe in arms. So the first phrase to be discussed is actions speak louder than words. Now the origin of this statement is in the year 1692. This phrase appeared in Gershom Bulkeley's book Will and Doom. Not only that, in the year 1628, in English Parliament, John Pym spoke a line. He said, "A word spoken in season is like an apple of gold set in pictures of silver." So this phrase has its origin in 17th century. The meaning of this phrase is, if you want to know more about a person, you can rely on the behavior of that person. What a person does indicates the true intention and character of that person. So actions of a person, the deeds of a person are more important than the words spoken by that concerned person. Next phrase is wet behind the ears. It has an interesting origin. This phrase was coined around 1902 in the 20th century by Edward Bulwer Lytton. But in fact, he had used this phrase, not wet behind the ears, in his novel The Parisians. In the 19th century, he had used this phrase in his novel The Parisians. So, not wet behind the ears means mature and experienced. The phrase is the opposite of what Edward Lytton had mentioned in his book. Also, you must have seen a newborn baby of an animal. When a newborn is born to an animal, the mother keeps licking its young one. So the area behind the ear, it is always wet. It's the area behind the ear is the last part to get dried up. Okay, it's always wet because the mother keeps licking the young one. So wet behind the ear means immature and inexperienced. Not wet behind the ear means mature and experienced. For example, you can say, hey, that person is nice, but he is wet behind the ears, means he is immature. Next phrase is babe in arms. It has got the same meaning as the previous phrase. Babe in arms, the origin is uncertain. The meaning is a baby that is too young, infant, or it can also mean immature and inexperienced. So you can say, hey, he is nice, but he is just a babe in arms, which means he is not mature.